You're sitting across from someone whose entire life story is supposed to fit on a piece of paper that no longer exists. War does not just destroy buildings, it destroys birth certificates, passports, and every neat little box a government wants you to check. So what happens when the paper trail burns up but the person is still very much standing in front of an immigration officer? This is where things get weirdly fascinating, because proving who you are without ID is basically the original detective story. Immigration lawyers turn into part historian, part puzzle solver, gathering scraps of evidence that would make a crime show writer jealous. Affidavits from family members, old photographs, school records, even religious documents from a local church or mosque can become surprisingly powerful evidence. Here's a fun twist nobody expects. Your own body can testify for you. DNA testing can confirm family relationships, and forensic document examiners can sometimes verify partial or damaged paperwork using methods that sound like something out of a spy movie. Let us talk about why this even matters so much. Nationality is not just a label, it determines which laws protect you, which country might have to take you back, and whether you qualify for asylum at all. Get it wrong and you could end up stateless, which is basically existing in a legal ghost mode where no country claims you. A lot of people assume forged documents are an automatic deal breaker. That is actually a huge misunderstanding. Immigration judges know conflict zones produce chaos, so a forged or altered document does not erase your credibility, it just means your lawyer has to build the case differently. Country condition reports become the unsung hero here. These are detailed write-ups from human rights organizations and government agencies describing what is actually happening on the ground in places like Syria, Sudan, or Afghanistan. If your story matches the chaos described in these reports, it adds weight to your claim even without a single original document. Witness testimony is another secret weapon. A cousin, a neighbor, even a former teacher can describe knowing you for years, which builds a timeline that feels almost like a documentary using human memory instead of paperwork. Consistency between these accounts becomes the new gold standard of proof. Now here's where the irony kicks in. The very chaos that destroyed your documents is the same chaos that explains why you do not have them. And a good lawyer leans into that truth instead of hiding from it. Explaining the why behind missing paperwork often matters more than the paperwork itself. Biometric data has quietly become a behind-the-scenes hero in modern cases. Fingerprints taken years ago at a refugee camp or a previous border crossing can sometimes be cross-referenced to confirm identity. It is like the universe accidentally created a backup file you did not know you had. Language and dialect analysis sounds like something from a courtroom drama, but it is real and used often. Specialists can sometimes determine someone's likely region of origin just from how they speak, including specific words or accents tied to certain villages. It will not replace solid evidence, but it can support a story that otherwise has no paper trail. Let us be honest about timing too, because waiting too long to gather evidence is a classic mistake. Memories fade, witnesses move, and photographs get lost a second time if you are not careful. Lawyers often push clients to start collecting whatever scraps of proof exist immediately, even before a case officially begins. There is a quiet truth in all of this that deserves more attention. None of these methods are about creating a perfect identity. They are about building a believable, consistent picture using whatever pieces survived. Judges are not looking for flawless paperwork, they are looking for a story that holds together under pressure. Doubt creeps in for a lot of people during this process, especially when they feel like missing documents make them seem dishonest. That doubt is understandable, but it misses the bigger picture entirely. The system, slow and imperfect as it is, does have pathways built specifically for people whose paperwork did not survive the same disaster they did. If there is one lesson buried in all this, it is that preparation beats panic every single time. Organizing whatever evidence exists, staying consistent in your story, and working with someone who understands these gaps can completely change the outcome of a case. So if any of this sounds like something you or someone you know might be dealing with, you are definitely not alone in this maze. Do you want to learn more about how we help with cases like this? Check out our links in the description below.